Welcome back to another episode of the Salem Phantoms franchise. We're nearing the end of July and looking to make one of our first career starts with one of our top prospects, Joe Johnson. And I noticed in his first start, shortly before the All-Star break, we made some trades, called him up. Went 8 innings strong, struck out 4, gave up 2 runs in this win versus the Bronx Ballers. Coming up, it looks like he has another matchup against the Windy City Wildcats, which leads me to believe his next start would be here against the Savannah Giraffes. It's been a while since we've had a game at home. I think our past 5 games have all been on the road, so be nice to give him one of his first career starts at home here. Looks like he won this matchup as well, went another 7 2/3 innings. Been doing well so far in his starts. And here he is again, scheduled for the 28th. Get a look at the standings one more time before we play our next game. We've gone 5-5 in our last 10. Beavers still holding strong with a 4.5 game lead in the division, but it's a 2-team race for the division at this point. The other teams in the division are all 20 games back or more. Let's give a quick look at the wildcard standings as well. So we are the top wildcard spot, 3 games ahead of the 2 spot in the Phoenix Zephyrs, and then they are 3 games ahead of the Mustangs currently. So we have a sizable lead for the wildcard at this moment. Aren't looking to drop out anytime soon unless we go on a pretty bad losing streak, but the Phantoms, for the most part this season, have gone about 500 ball or better. They haven't really had too many bad losing streaks so far this season from the looks of things. Playing Savannah today, though, they are first in the NL Central, just a few games above 500. Pretty similar batting numbers, but we have a much better ERA, which has gone below 4 as a staff. Could be that we traded Ryan Bauer, who had an ERA of 7, and Joe Johnson's been doing all right in his first start since then. Main Street Field, I just love that look of the church over there in left field. Felt like it matched the Salem Phantoms vibe a bit. And here we go, Joe Johnson, 2-0 with a 2.30 ERA to this point. We'll get a look at our lineup here as well. We'll also have the debut of Patrick William. We traded for him a few weeks back, and he's our new second baseman, batting .327 so far this season. We did pretty well with Sato in his first game too. Had a couple really deep drives to the outfield that were caught on the warning track, but he might be sneaky good here in the bottom half of the lineup. But here we go. We're facing off against Savannah, who had 3 All-Stars this season in their lineup. Chandler, Murray, and Bruno. A couple outfielders and a second baseman. There is Joe Johnson. I'll have to see how tall he is. He looks like a tall boy, but also throws really hard, got the nice beard going. Again, 2-0 on the season so far in his 2 starts. Here's a look at the stats. 6'3" is his height, 85 stamina. Again, really good walks per 9 too, so he'll have control along with his speed. Just his main things are he doesn't have too much break for the 2 breaking pitches he has with the sweeping curve and the changeup. And his K per 9 and home runs per 9 are a bit on the lower side, but that will come with time. He is only 22 years old. Excited to have him on the big league roster. So his first matchup today will be against Chandler, who I think was one of the All-Stars for the Giraffes. Start him off with a fastball, 95, top of the zone. He already has that full meter confidence going from his last couple starts. He is feeling it so far here in Major League Baseball. That was running in on the batter. He still swung at it, and Johnson gets the ball right back to him to start off the game. So full count by Johnson. Again, doesn't walk too many batters. Good control. And there's another pop out. Cervantes, even with his hot streak, his defense has gone down. He was a diamond fielder earlier in the year. Looks like his age is maybe starting to catch up with him just a tiny bit. And a 3rd straight left-handed hitter for the Giraffes to start off the day. 3 pop-outs. Soft contact caused by Johnson. A 1-2-3 inning to start off the first, and here we go. Here's Ricky Taylor. He's kind of gone back to his average. Again, started the season at 200, went all the way up to about 300, and now is around the 270 mark, which is about what we expect out of somebody of his caliber. Taylor, those line shots, although that one's going to go right to the center fielder, unfortunately. Just some good line drive contact by Taylor this season. Up next is Patrick William, who I just realized is a push hitter. So we'll see if we can attack the outside part of the zone and maybe push one over the 3rd baseman over here. 2-2 count to William. Fastball nearly froze him, but missed. Went with the fastball again low in the zone, but that one was a bit more middle cut, and William lines it into right for a base hit. First successful at-bat with William in our first game with him. those low fastballs I'm just really keen on hitting. Next up is Cervantes. Again, right around that 250, 260 mark. Just very hot or very cold. There is no in between. And I'm just not really reading his swing very well, as that one's a leaping try by the right fielder that he misses. I thought that was a fly out for sure. Cervantes just kind of has a little bit of a slower swing, like a bit delayed. But again, I thought that would have been a fly out. It works out to be a double, and now McBride with 2 runners on and a 1-1 count. We'll have a chance to knock in some runners. See if they go with that slider outside. No, ties him up inside, and the runner stays at third. So a good pitch there by the Giraffes will keep a run off the board for now. It'll be up to Campillo, the DH so far this season. Just absolutely killing right-handed pitching so far this year. 13 of his 14 home runs have come against right-handers, and he's still batting .290. Wasn't that 300 to 400 range earlier in the year, but .290 is not bad for a designated hitter. See there on the scoreboard, 119 hits, which is first on the ball club. It's easy to stay in the lineup every day when you're getting good rest. There's a rip out to left field, and that's over the fence for a home run. He turns on that inside fastball, and we have a 3-run homer to begin the game. We saw it earlier. Hits a lot of home runs versus right-handed throwers. And that one, he's able to sneak over the left field wall, 369. Morcaldi's still stuck on 8 home runs for the year so far. I think we've hit like 5 of them. There's a rip into right, past the second baseman, and we're hitting in the first inning. Good start. Cabrera, who was supposed to be second or third in the lineup, I move him down to 7, even though he's on a hot streak, but 3-2 count. Runner will be going here. That's quite the do-it-yourself play. He dives, makes the play, and lands on first base all in one motion. That was actually kind of cool. All right, now Joe Johnson has a lead to work with. Just go free and easy. Can attack the zone, but his control's good enough where we might be able to kind of just, paint the corners a bit. There's a chase on the sweeping curve again. Not a strikeout pitcher, not a good break pitcher, but that one looked nasty out of the hand. Strikeout to begin the inning. We are on quick counts, which will make the pitch count go up more significantly than if I just did a full game on his own. Misses a few fastballs, so we're going to go back to the off-speed here on 3-2. Change up left down the middle, and he turns on it. That is gone. A home run for Machado, went 400 feet. Yeah, that one was change up right down the middle. So again, control is one of Johnson's best features, but that break, I mean, if we miss the meter, like, it's not going to fall out of the zone like most other pitches would. It's just going to stay right there. There's another pop out to Cervantes, our 4th pop out of the day. See if we can go with the sweeping curve again for this batter. Went with the pitch. Cervantes over at first. Makes the play to Johnson. So we give up a home run on the changeup, but Johnson is able to stick with it from there. 8-9-1 to start off the second inning. Here's Sato with a 1-2 count. Fastball left down the middle. And another long fly ball by Sato. Just couldn't get all of it. Cordova grounded out, reached on that slider again. Taylor. Well, there's a quick 1-2-3 inning. Taylor, again, makes some solid contact. Back to work is Johnson. Change up. Oh, that was a called third strike. We might have to attack that outside part of the zone here. Again, if the ump's going to go with it. We've had a lot of umpires so far this year that have been calling like east and west really off the plate. Sweeping curve hung up in the zone. Taylor, thankfully, makes the play in center. See if we can get that changeup on the inside part of the plate again. Batter knew he had to protect, and that's a easy grounder to Cervantes to end the top of the third. We'll have 2, 3, and 4 coming up for the Phantoms. Here's William again, lined into right field for a base hit in his first at-bat using him so far this season. There's another line drive, but to the center fielder. Cervantes, look where that fastball was in his first at-bat. He was late and still somehow got a double out to right field on it. Now that's more like it. Sweeping curve up in the zone. That is going to be off the wall. Almost a home run for Cervantes. I just tend to be a little bit late with him most of the time because of his kind of late-ish swing, but that was a good push hit right there into the alley. his second double of the game. Now it's McBride on a 3-2 count, was tied up on the fastball high and up last time out. They did. McBride got a better piece of it this time, but doesn't advance the runner, so it'll be up to Campillo, who hit a home run earlier, to drive in that run from second. He has 3 home runs so far this series. That's impressive. This is the series finale versus the Giraffes. 1-1 count to Campillo. Pitching him a bit more carefully. They're going for that low inside corner right here, but a 3-1 count to Campillo. And that one misses outside, so they pitch around Campillo. Morcaldi, though, his hot zone is up here, so we're looking for some high pitches, whatever it is. Just like that, but we're early on the fastball. Woo-wee. I'll take that pitch one more time. I doubt I'll get it. 2-2 count. Misses outside again, so we'll have the runners go on the full count offering. And that one will miss outside as well. So bases loaded for Rich Cabrera, one of our hottest hitters on the squad. Another full count, though. 2 straight walks for the Giraffes, and I'll take another one right here, too. Outside part of the plate, we pulled it. Throw is there, so the Giraffes escape the inning, give up quite a few walks, but still a 3-1 game. Here's Johnson starting inning number 4. Pop out to McBride. Oh, he nearly lost it, but sticks with it for out number 1. Yeah, so far Johnson's just been getting a lot of good spot placements that have caused the batters to just kind of pop it up or be late on it. So if we can just kind of attack like right here, middle in, and just kind of get it on the fists, it's going to lead to a lot of soft contact. That's ball number 4. I didn't look at the count here. But we do have 2 gone in the inning. That was the 4-hole hitter, so it's okay to pitch around him, I suppose. Fastball not called a strike, so umpire a little all over the place so far today. He's calling the inside pitches, but not the high ones. Johnson looking to feign his second straight walk. But the 2-seamer breaks outside, so we have runners on second and first now after 2 straight walks. Sweeping curve, in for a strike. We'll see if we can go further out of the zone here for the final out of the inning. Batter does not chase. Good eye. Well, he went with it. Another pop out to Cervantes, and Johnson escapes the jam. Sato will lead off the 4th inning. Sato just on top of it. Cordova goes with the curveball, but pops it. Easy one into right field for out number 2. Taylor with a couple of line drives for outs to the center fielder so far. One was classified as a fly out since it was a bit longer staying in the air, but looking for a base knock here to keep the inning alive in the 4th. Tries to go the other way, but this one's going to hang up to the right fielder. Taylor can't buy a base hit today, but making some strong swings. We go to the top of the 5th, bottom of the order coming up for Savannah. Full count to the 7-hitter. Weak grounder. McBride should be able to throw him out. It's the other catcher after all, so not much speed out of the batter's box. That one was in on the batter, but he's able to get it out to left center. Not sure what's going on there in left field. Johnson's confidence is no longer at peak, so we're going to have to do a little bit more work to kind of get that meter pitch here. There's another one. Morcaldi got the wrong fielder for me. Cordova is struggling out there in left field. Not reading the ball very well, but another double for the Giraffes. Man, we had a good placement right there on the inside part of the plate. You see there on the pitch history, just a good job by the batter to kind of get it over the shortstop's head. Cordova, please catch this one. There we go. All right, 2 down. Johnson has a runner on second, has a 1-run lead, so looking to kind of hold that runner there and maintain the lead. He has thrown a lot of pitches so far today, though, coming up on 80 pitches through 5 innings. So we might be able to only go 6 with him if we're lucky. Pitch inside. It's going to be a fly ball out to Sato. Common fielding out there, but sticks with it for the outs. So a couple straight doubles by the Giraffes gets them back closer into the ball game. It's 3-2 though. And after that first inning, 3-run homer, Phantoms need to do some work on offense here. They'll bring in a reliever from the bullpen, Omar Cruz, to begin the bottom of the 5th. We did make that starter work quite considerably. 2, 3, and 4, though, leading off. Just got a piece of that slider. It's enough to die in front of the center fielder for leadoff base runner. And now here we go, Cervantes. 2 doubles to the opposite field so far today. See if you can get a third. Early on the 2-seamer again. That one's a pop out to the third baseman. McBride up next. 2 ground outs to this point. They've really attacked him up here in that top corner. That's led to some soft or weak contact. There's a slider on the inside part of the plate. Power pitcher, though, and power hitter at the plate. So if we square one up, it's out of here. That one's way out of the zone, but McBride is going to go with it. And William over there at second is able to slide in time. That was way out of the zone. Campillo with a chance for another 3-run homer, 3-1 count. It's going to be another liner. We're going to hold the runner at third, though, with 1 away. Not too much speed on the base paths with this middle of the order. And we'll have our second bases loaded opportunity of the game so far. The last one was on a couple of walks. Didn't lead to anything. But here's Morcaldi with a chance. 2-1 count. And I stared at a fastball down the middle. Looking for something high where Morcaldi is more prone to getting a better piece of the ball. Morcaldi. Oh, early on that one, though. We're early on a lot of these fastballs, it seems. 3 straight pitches down the middle of the plate, though. The sinker got us swinging. That late bite got us again. And we are also early, gearing up for that fastball. It's just the sinker's 90 instead of 98 out of the hand. Will the Giraffes be able to wiggle their way out of a second bases loaded opportunity? Cabrera up the middle, but it's going to be weak on the grounder. And there's the throw to first to end the 5th inning. So Phantoms, again, can't capitalize on a good opportunity. They have 8 hits, multiple walks, but still have the lead to this point. Johnson will begin the 6th inning. May need to start warming somebody up, though, in the bullpen just in case. Bullpen is pretty rested, so we have... Let's see. I guess they moved Estrada back to the middle relief role and put Bauer back in. But again, he has that 4 ERA. Maybe we'll go with him. Liner out to center. It's going to hang up to Taylor for out number 1 in the 6th. Just realized Johnson's going after the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. So no easy task here to maintain that quality start. Got him swinging. Good quick inning so far in the 6th. There was pitch number 90. But yeah, still the green for the energy. I mean, some of his pitches are really losing some break. William over there at second will make the play. So maybe we'll start off with Johnson in the 7th since he still has some energy to burn. Bottom of the order coming up for the Phantoms. And then Ricky Taylor looking for his first hit of the game. Here's Sato with the 3-1 count. There we go. We finally are able to square one up with Sato. That's a perfect line drive shot for a home run. Man, he has some good pop for not having much power. Just a great hook there on the perfect strike. Goes into the right field bleachers, and now the Giraffes will bring out a new pitcher. Number 9 hitter Rafael Cordova, looking not to roll over one. There we go. There's a good line drive into center field. And a good start by the 8 and 9 hitters to begin the 6th inning. Now Taylor, 2 line drives to the center fielder and 1 to the right fielder. He just needs one to fall a little bit more his way. There's a pitch out of the zone. And we'll move up to second there. A couple off pitches by Lloyd. One that hung down the middle, and then that one nowhere near the zone on the sweeping curve. Taylor, please give him something. Thank you. I was late, though, with the runner at second, so that's not going to drive in a run, but we have second and third with nobody out, and Taylor finally gets something to go his way. William looking for his 3rd hits of the game. Couple singles. Oh, that... Ooh, good placement on that one. I held up because I thought it was outside, but that was right on the black. Now it's up to Cervantes with 1 away. Perfect. But too hard to send Taylor. We'll keep him at 3rd. Take the 1 run. Cervantes has been good about pushing those the other way today. Statcast almost 117 miles an hour going the other way by Cervantes. 4 hitter McBride with 1 away still. Oh, this dude has a knuckleball? What the fuck? 59 to 64. I want to trade for this guy almost. Dwayne Lloyd. I was like, what the hell is that looper? Well, he walks McBride to get to Campillo. 3-1 hitters count with 1 away. And again, the bases are loaded. Not been successful to this point with the bases loaded. That's unfair, dude. 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and then I have to watch out for the knuckleball? Are you kidding me? And a 12-6 curve and changeup. So it's basically a fastball or a really slow breaking pitch. Dwayne Lloyd, 65 overall, 33 years of age. Man, he'd be the worst pitcher in my bullpen by far, but he would be so fun to use. That one's going to land in front of the center fielder, and Campillo again with a run driven in. His 4th of the ball game, I believe, and finally we get something going with the bases loaded. And now we're late on the fastball. Morcaldi is not going to drive in a run with McBride at third base, 18 speed, although anybody could have scored on that throw. Cabrera 0 for 3, one of the few guys on our team without a hit today, looking to change that. And then Sato would be up again. He led off the inning with a home run. Fastball, middle cut. Cabrera, I don't think he has the pop to do it. Oh, he does! 46 power over the fence, a grand slam for Cabrera, his 6th homer of the year. And this one looks to be out of reach now for the Giraffes. A 10-2 ball game. And finally, we got it all coming together here in the 6th inning. I thought there was no chance. Cabrera with the wind kind of coming in a bit. 46 power. And, well, I guess when you leave a fastball right there, anybody can hit a home run on that. And that'll do it for Lloyd. No more knuckleballs today, although we only saw the one. Now here's Sato, switch hitter. We'll get his first opportunity from the opposite part of the plate. Another perfect swing, but this one's going to find the center fielder to end the 6th. 2 perfects in the same inning from both sides of the plate. One finds the seats, the other one, well, you know, line drives the outfielder. I guess I don't even really need Johnson in here anymore, but we'll go with them just a bit longer. Taylor will take this one, and Johnson, we'll let him go 100 pitches. He just got in the yellow to start off the inning. Maybe we'll let him go the full 7. Oh, yep, there's a sweeping curve right down the middle for a home run. And that'll be the end of Joe Johnson's day. So Johnson still gets the quality start. I think that was technically his worst start of the season, but, you know, 6 1/3, 3 runs, opportunity for the win. That's all you can really hope for. And now we just need to get Bauer some work and get back into a hot streak. There's a strikeout to start off. Bauer is technically our best pitcher on the roster, and he's just not been having a year to show it. So if we can get him to get on a bit of a hot streak, get something going, maybe put him in our setup role again. I mean, the game's been doing that automatically, but hasn't really been well-deserved to this point. Fly ball out to Taylor will end the 7th inning. If he sticks with it, there we go. Cordova to lead off the 7th inning, 1-2 count. There's one that will split the gap. Cordova should have enough speed to make it. Oh, he might even have a triple on this. Center fielder and right fielder just not much speed out there. We've had a few balls that I thought would be caught or at the very least wrangled. And there we go, leadoff triple for our 9-hole hitter. Taylor got a double last time out, looking for another good rip here for his 5th at-bat of the game. Down the middle and over the third baseman's head for another double. Taylor will have a easy double with his speed. Cervantes 3 for 4, and he crushes lefties. He has a hitter's count, 3-1. Went for the power swing, but it was a changeup off the hand on the inside. Cervantes, again, we've had better luck just kind of pushing the ball indirectly or directly, that is. And they'll call the inside strike on Cervantes. Again, just umpire's been calling east and west today, not really north and south. Got to keep that in the back of your mind, but good pitch there by the Giraffes. Now McBride, 1 for 3. Ripped to third base. I thought there were 2 outs. I was wondering why the runners weren't going, but we still have only 1 out, and the bases loaded again. Campillo has not gotten out today. Had a home run, RBI single. That is a bit short, but we'll send Taylor anyway. What the heck. Yep. Throw is offline. Last time it was a sacrifice attempt. They threw it way out of line. So I thought we'd have a chance to score there. Now Morcaldi. They'll try it again. This one's going to be up the middle, and we'll send the runner again. See if this center fielder can make a strong throw. He does not. Phantoms put up 13 runs on the Giraffes, and we still have some more ducks on the pond. Cabrera hit a grand slam last time. That one is going to find the center fielder. So we get a few more runs in the 7th, and I think at this point we'll just leave Bauer out there for as long as he needs to. Had success against the first couple batters he faced, and a good swing and a miss there to start the 8th inning. See if he chases a bit more on the two-seamer. Sato off his glove. Taylor held up on it. Good curveball by Bauer on the full count. Gets him swinging. He was expecting the fastball again. Now we'll look to strand that runner at second base. 3, 4, and 5 coming up though. Cordova is not going to get there on the wall. Fastball froze him. Second straight strikeout for Bauer. And the slider. Bauer with a good outing so far today. Just one more inning to go. But first, can we get some insurance? Sato, can he get a third straight perfect? This guy's done really well in the at-bats that I've had with him, but he only has like 1 or 2 hits to show for it for this season. Ripped to right field, but we chased the two-seamer out of the zone. Cordova with the triple last time out. Be curious to see after this game how many runners we had left on base as well. I mean, we've had so many offensive opportunities. And some more consistency up and down the lineup. I mean, getting a second baseman was really the battle plan. That was the position that was struggling the most on offense, and the defense to match out there. We went from like gold fielding down to common. There's a walk by Cordova. But that's that team mix that you kind of need. You have some guys who are good on offense, some that are good at fielding. Like for a while, all of our guys were just the same. They'll say Taylor went on the curveball or off-speed pitch in the dirt. Tried to hold my swing. There's out number 2. Here's William, who again we just traded for. Even if we go back to like McCall or something at second base when he returns from injury, like this is a good contact bat off the bench. And just all of our guys were good fielders. We needed more specialists for contact and power. But that'll likely do it for offense here today. Bauer looking to finish off the last 3 batters of the game. And most of them he's gotten on strikeouts today. There's a lazy fly to Taylor for the out in center field. Two-seamer, kind of stayed down the middle of the plate, but enough to fool the batter for out number 2. And now it is up to their catcher, Scott Hiller. Hit a home run last time out, but last ups here for the Giraffes. We hung that one, and that's past Cervantes over there at first. Bauer, though, still in the green for energy, so he'll finish off the game. 1 and 2 count. Fastball a bit off. There's the slider on the full count pitch to end this one. The Phantoms win 13-3. A great offensive showing, and it could have been even better. In all honesty, we had so many opportunities with the bases loaded, and first couple opportunities, they didn't lead to anything, but eventually in the 6th, we finally got what we were looking for. 7 runs, 6th inning, 18 hits for the Phantoms, and quite a few more walks to boot. Yeah, get a look there. We had 5 walks as a team, so 23 total base runners. 13 of them came around to score for the Phantoms. A great offensive showing here today. Campillo with 5 RBI, Cabrera with the grand slam, and Johnson with the win. His ERA at 2.86. Not bad for his first 3 career starts. Again, this one was the shortest and also the most runs he's given up in a start to this point. But we have some high hopes for him here as we get into the dog days of the season. We're going to be headed into August here pretty soon. Again, we might assess the trade block and see if we make one more trade here before the end of July with this series against the Astronauts. But coming up here in August, quite a few more divisional matchups, especially into September. We might play this game here against the New Orleans Buccaneers, maybe against the Madison Senators here. We have a 3-game set against the Ottawa Beavers to end the season. At that point, it might be a race for the division, but as of now, again, Beavers with a 4.5 game lead over the Phantoms. We'd be in the wild card game if things were to stand through the rest of the season, but we're just past that 100 game mark and looking to make a push into the playoffs. We have a sizable lead in the wild card race. Hopefully things will continue here into August. Thanks so much for watching this episode of the Salem Phantoms franchise, and we'll see you as the season winds down here in the next episode.